Okay, good morning. So one other option for people looking to exercise at home and setting up an improvised system to do so is to do what amounts to an improvised TRX unit or using straps in order to do resistive training. What I have here is a pair of straps that are actually designed just to put a small boat on top of a car. So they're 12 foot long. Once you double them up, they're only 6 feet long, and they have a sturdy buckle on them. They're not too thick, so they will fit over through the top of a door, and that's important to do because that's how we're going to be using them. So what you want to do is find some straps, preferably adjustable length, and then also find a good door to use. You always want to use the door in such that it's closing toward you when you do it. If the door on the other side such that it opens toward me, that's a little bit more dangerous or less sturdy. And so in this case here, the door is closing toward me, so that's how I want to use this. Then I want to take the straps and just put them over the door with the buckle right on the other side of it, because that's going to be what stops it from pulling through. And that's a very safe way to do this. And then we simply close the door, and then we have our straps. And then you want to pull it so that they stay put, and you can angle yourself so that, because I didn't have the straps exactly the center, this one's a little bit longer, but once I angle slightly, now they're exactly the same. I can do from this point here, then it's all the same stuff as with the TRX type training. The closer your feet are to the base, and make sure that you do have good secure footwear so that you don't slip. The closer your feet are to the anchor point, the more resistance there's going to be. And most of the resistance happens at the start of the movement. And so when I'm down here, that's the most resistance. But I can do a rowing movement like this. I can do a low row with my elbows down. I can also do a high row with my elbows up. And then I can spin, and you can really rep out on that. If you don't put your feet too close, you can do it such that you can easily get 100 repetitions. It's not quite the same as being on a Concept 2 ergonometric rower, but it still allows you to do that movement, which is very healthy for the shoulders and back. You can then spin around and do a pressing movement. You can get in here. Again, the feet should be, you can adjust the position of the feet closer or farther away to get more or less resistance. Most of the resistance is going to be down here. You can use this to get a very good stretch. This is very good for a push-up or a flat bench type movement. Pushing like in this fashion here. You can also bring your arms overhead and isolate the triceps in this manner here, where I'm doing what amounts to a tricep press or a French curl. You can also keep the arms straight and do it in this fashion here in the manner of a lat pullover. This isolates the lats. So those are just some of the exercises that can be done with this. Again, it amounts to an improvised TRX setup, just using gear that you find around the home. You can also, if you don't have straps that are this long, you can certainly link belts together. Just make sure again that the belt is thin enough front to back such that it will still fit in the door without damaging the door.